It's now May 5th. I'll show you guys the update now. I'm gonna go ahead and start this update. There's a clock button that is in top right of the screen. It says there's a new version of the software. It's ready to be installed. Got some approximate time frame how long this is gonna take. Car must be in park. The software will update in 2 minutes. And show you guys the version of this car, the version of the software. So 2019.12.1.2. That's the new version. So what's new in this update? High speed performance. First one, it says your car is now able to maintain torque and power for long periods of time when driving at high speeds. It helps to solve the top end passing ability on highways. So it's a welcomed addition for drivers with standard or standard plus drivers, because it'll just give you that extra boost of speed once you hit the top end in the freeway. Software updates, they've managed to improve the user interface by adding a dedicated location to update all related update matters. So things such as like progress. When installing an update, there's a progress bar, there's a place where you can schedule for the next update, a place where you can find out if there's any upcoming available updates. So it's, in my opinion, it's a really cool addition that they've done with this. It's kind of like Model 3 evolving into like a cell phone or a computer like upgrading system where it has its own dedicated area for, kind of sets the stage for the next year or so that Tesla is going to be putting a lot of upgrades on this car, you know, for autonomy and a lot of projects that they have going on in improving this car. So it's kind of like an artificial car intelligence project that they're doing, and they're making the car, as you can see, better and better every month. Another big thing for a lot of people that are into the games section, there's now additional games that's available. There's a newer Super Breakout and 2048. They've been putting a little bit more attention into the game section. They've added a new user interface, and it has its own game section UI. So, you know, this is kind of cool that they're putting some effort into expanding the games. So another one, moving on to enroute battery warm-up. It's a great little feature because it says that it will improve the Model 3's charge time by 25%. So what this does is that the car reconditions or conditions the battery for optimal temperature. Once it reaches the charging stations and you hook it up, the battery will just go full on charging mode, and there's no waiting time, and that's usually what delays the charging process. Once you charge in, if you've seen my videos in the past, I had to wait for the car to kind of recondition itself before it could take the full charge. This solves that issue, wherein if you go on your navigation, the car knows that you're going to be charging the car pretty soon, and so it will recondition the battery and save you time at the end of it all because it already has the battery condition. Not a big impact for people that if you saw my video that I did, I'll kind of link it below. I only had to wait maybe 2-3 minutes before I start hitting the peak throughput, or whatever you call it, peak speed on charging the car. But if I lived in a colder climate, if there's snow around and it's like 10 degrees outside, it would take a lot more time for the battery to warm up. And so that's when this kind of feature is very critical and very important for those folks that lives in the colder climate and that lives in a place that snows. Model 3 is now being offered in European countries. They're releasing the Model 3 out there. So in order to, you know, have the car ready for those volumes of people that's going to be joining the Tesla family, knowing that they're going to be coming from a colder climate, manage to kind of maybe try to improve the user experience of using the supercharger in those regions. So very cool for Tesla putting that out there for those customers. They'll be for those customers joining the Tesla family for the first time. So kudos to Tesla, and I'm really excited for you guys in the UK and Europe. And Canada also getting the Model 3 into you guys' hands. I know you guys been waiting for it for 3+ years, so it's coming, guys, and I'm really excited for you guys to have this car. Additional language support. Now, voice recognition. You can use the voice recognition in the car to say, you know, navigate to the nearest superstation, or navigate home, or navigate to the coffee house, or whatever. You can now use the voice command using a different language other than English. So thanks for Tesla for adding language support there. Enthusiast, okay. Moving on to people that are into autocrossing, drifting, road course driving, drag racing. Tesla has added something that what you guys have been wanting for a while, which is a TPMS, setting the controls for tires, your racing tires that you might want to put on the car before you go on track. This is a great little feature for those people that that likes to take their car into ultimate performance and racing it on track. So that's a great little tire management solution for you folks. So Autosteer Stop Light Warning. Your car may warn you in some cases if it detects that you're about to run a red light while Autosteer is in use. This is not a substitute for attentive driver and will not stop the car. So once again, this is just a stoplight warning. It's a stoplight warning, and it will not control the car for you. The driver must take control of the car, must take control. Had a green light that's about to turn red. So there it is, front there, it was green and it turned yellow. This is a perfect example of what happened to me as I test out the Autosteer stoplight warning. I was going 40 miles per hour, and as you play here, the car, as you see, I pointed again to let you guys know that we're coming to a red light, and the car is still maintaining 40 miles per hour. As I pause the video now, the light is now red. So at this point, so the car was going 40 miles full speed, has not yet at all slowed down. Autopilot will not read the red light and slow down for you. That is actually on full self-driving. Full self-driving will read stoplights, but Autopilot will not. So once again, Autopilot, $3,000 or included in the base price of Standard Plus Model 3s. Those cars will not have the capability of reading red lights. You must purchase the full self-driving $5,000 or in order for the car to react and brake for you. So as you see here, the system now has realized that the light has turned red. But at this point, my car was still going full speed 40 miles per hour. So we go frame by frame. Okay, so there you go. At around 6 seconds, the red light appeared. Okay, and so at this point, the Tesla computer will now realize this, read it, calculate it. Okay, so the system will then figure out whether or not my hands are on the wheel. So it read that my hands are not on the wheel because I'm pointing to my left hand is pointing to the intersection and my right hand is pointing to the screen, letting you guys know that I'm doing this test to pay attention. And so the car read all this signals, and then knowing that I'm still going full blast going down the intersection, I'm not at all slowing down. So 6 seconds has turned into 8 seconds. So 2 seconds later, okay, 9 seconds. So 3 seconds later, I have not at all interfered with Autopilot. At this point, I would expect the Autosteer to give me a warning that, hey, you're about to crash into somebody because you're gonna run a red light. As you see there, red light, solid red light. I'm still going 40 miles per hour tops. Let's say if I wasn't paying attention at all because I had Autopilot engaged, I wasn't. And then boom, at 10 seconds, the Autosteer Stop Light Warning has engaged. As you see there, I'm still going full blast 40 miles per hour, and now the Tesla, the system, the computer has identified that this is a very dangerous situation and that I should alert the driver to take over the wheel immediately. And for me, as an attentive driver, as Tesla all tells us we have to, not rely on the full automation, especially if you have Autopilot and not full self-driving. You must pay attention on the road. Because of this, I'm still going 40 miles per hour. It just gave me enough time just to brake, to control the car. Okay, it says there, take over. I immediately stomped on the brakes. Okay, I'm stomping the brakes now. Boom, 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 boom. So as you see, the retardation of the car just fell dramatically. I wasn't able to stop in time to get past the pedestrian line. Actually crossed it. That blue car in front of you just crossed us. It's mightily brave. I think he didn't hesitate at all to cross that intersection. But yeah, there's a demonstration of a successful Autosteer stoplight warning. I took you guys frame by frame on that example and kind of sort of explained to you guys how that feature worked. and I hope some of your questions have been answered after that intersection. Just keep in mind that this feature or autopilot, it's not there to pretty much pay attention to all the roads that you're traveling into. Don't rely fully on autopilot while in town. Continue to improve the car. This one was improving acceleration and performance, right? And in the update we just received, there's one that says it's one that's supposed to use that performance and make sure that you can use it at higher speed and that it's engaged in long periods of time. So that's pretty cool. The performance of the Model 3 has continued to improve. The organization UI here that was added, running games for entertainment, some sensible battery warm-up, time saving, also ease of use. So, you know, language support there. Little support for folks that love performance, environment, and racing. The tire management right there. For everybody, a safety feature on Autosteer, which is great to have. I'll try to keep up with the new updates. I'll share with you guys the new updates coming up. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, to look into maybe using my referral link. There's a referral link being offered right now, $300 worth of supercharging for free. So just use the referral code that's listed below in the description box, and click on that description box before you make your, and then go ahead and configure your next Tesla car, supporting us and considering using our referral code. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the video, and more updates, more Tesla related stuff coming soon from this channel, and I'll keep you updated.